Carolina judge is clearing up confusion about the temporary restraining order granted to stop CMPD from using chemical agents against a peaceful protest. This came after several people out there sued the city and the police department after this happened. Officers appearing to corner protesters uptown and then deploying pepper bullets and tear gas. Our Mark Becker is at the courthouse tonight. And Mark, today the judge tried to clear up what officers can and cannot do under this TRO.
Yeah, and Scott, that whole court hearing didn't last long, about 40 minutes or so, but it was important because the judge really said some people had misinterpreted her order about when police can and cannot use chemical agents.
Almost as soon as Judge Karen Edie Williams ruled last week that police can't use chemical agents against peaceful protesters, she began getting heat for that decision. A post on CMPD's Facebook page said that the order also prevents police from deploying riot control agents when protesters are damaging property. That post drew hundreds of comments, many of them critical of Judge Edie Williams, and some even reading like threats. Today, the judge said they misunderstood.
At no point in that hearing was the issue of property or property damage ever addressed.
After meeting with attorneys, Judge Edie Williams amended her order on Monday to say specifically that police can use chemical agents against protesters who are turning into looters.
So that should clear up any mischaracterizations, any misleading statements, or any misunderstandings as to the spirit and intent of that order.
Attorneys for the protesters said today's hearing was all about clearing the air.
The judge just felt like the public had the right to know, what her order stated, and, just wanted to make sure that, we're talking about people's constitutional rights.
Attorneys for police and the city didn't comment after the hearing, but another post on CMPD's Facebook page appears to make an about-face, acknowledging that the judge's ruling does not prevent officers from using riot control agents against protesters who are damaging property.
And one thing Judge Edie Williams did as well today was extend her order for at least 10 more days, keeping those rules for police in place. Scott?